Welcome and thank you for listening to this Paragon Edge audio blog. In the demanding and fast-paced world of retail sales, point-of-sale POS systems play a critically important role, ensuring the speed, accuracy, and security of payments for both consumers and merchants. It is no surprise, therefore, that these systems require continuous monitoring and comprehensive testing. However, organizations that rely more heavily on the quantity of tests run, rather than on the quality of the tests, may be leaving themselves open to failure. The true measure of effective testing lies not in how many tests are run, but in the quality, integrity, and strategic value of those tests. It's time to rethink our approach to POS test case design, shifting the focus from simply ticking boxes to achieving comprehensive validation that the systems are optimized for all aspects of performance. The core purpose of any test case extends far beyond simply checking if a specific feature or function works as anticipated. Well-crafted test cases are the foundation of a robust POS system, fulfilling several critical functions. They confirm that the system operates as intended and aligns perfectly with the defined requirements. They help to detect and uncover defects, errors, and unexpected behaviors before they are exposed to consumers. They are an important part of ensuring that new updates, modifications, and enhancements don't inadvertently break existing functionality. They aid in validating that the POS system adheres to relevant industry standards and regulatory requirements. Finally, they help ensure that the user interface is intuitive, easy to use, and meets the expectations of those interacting with it daily. It is fair to say that well-defined test cases form a vital safety net that helps to validate the effective operation of the POS system and safeguard the merchant, its employees, and consumers from errors, outages, or other unintended consequences. Designing effective test cases requires careful thought and consideration, focusing on the key components needed to ensure clarity and comprehensive coverage. Each test must have a clearly defined purpose, focusing on the specific feature, scenario, or requirement to be tested. Before test execution, the initial state of the system must be precisely defined. This includes data setup, user permissions, and relevant environmental factors. Completely define and document detailed, sequential actions so that consistent results can be achieved every time by every tester. Clearly specify the desired outcome for each step to facilitate the early identification of any discrepancies or defects. Ensure that the system returns to a clean and predictable state after the test, or that any necessary data cleanup processes occur consistently. Identify and locate the specific data sets or inputs needed to execute and validate the test accurately and consistently. Document the necessary hardware, software, network configuration, and any external integrations required to perform the test correctly. Adopting a consistent and standardized approach to test case design and structure helps ensure that all stakeholders can interpret and execute tests accurately. This tactic also enhances traceability, supports test automation efforts, and simplifies reporting. Additionally, maintaining a well-organized test case repository facilitates more efficient regression testing, reducing redundancies to save both time and money. Instead of creating individual tests for every use case, it may be possible to verify and validate multiple fields, data elements, or responses in a single test case. Consider the following. Some test cases can effectively cover functionality and flows that naturally occur together in a real-world context, such as processing a sale transaction while applying discounts and verifying appropriate tax calculations. Crafting tests with variable inputs may enable the validation of different data combinations and edge cases without creating redundant test cases. Simulating complete real-world transactions that flow through multiple modules of the POS system can uncover unexpected integration issues that might be missed by isolated component testing. By validating multiple data points in a single test case, teams can reduce the total number of test cases while actually increasing coverage. This approach can also provide a more distinct view of how different components interact within the system. Of course, it is essential to strike the right balance in this regard. Overloading a test case with too many variables can make it more difficult to identify defects and diagnose issues. The adoption of a consistent test case format yields numerous benefits that contribute to a more effective and efficient testing process. Clear and concise documentation fosters better collaboration and understanding between testers, developers, and business owners. A uniform format makes it easier to map test cases directly to requirements, providing a clear view of test coverage and validations. Well-structured test case components can often be reused for regression testing or as building blocks for automation scripts, saving time and effort. A consistent format accelerates the onboarding process for new testers and improves accuracy and efficiency during test execution and analysis. When test failures occur, a standardized format accelerates and simplifies the process of finding and resolving issues. Additionally, a consistent test promotes the aggressive use of automation. Most automated testing frameworks rely on predictable inputs and outputs, making a clear and standardized test case format essential for both the creation and maintenance of robust automation scripts. To further streamline the POS testing process and maximize efficiency, consider the following opportunities for optimization. Regularly analyze test coverage reports to identify duplicate or redundant test cases and remove or archive them. Focus testing efforts in the areas that provide the most value or carry the highest risk, specifically those features that directly impact sales and revenue generation, data security, or customer satisfaction. Automate any manual, repetitive, or other time-consuming testing to free up resources for higher-value tasks. Automation also enables more frequent testing cycles, leading to earlier detection of defects. Evaluate the overall operation of the POS system and apply a risk rating to all components, interfaces, procedures, etc. Focus time and resources to increase test activity and coverage in areas that present the highest risk. Periodically review and update existing test cases to ensure they remain relevant and aligned with evolving technology, industry mandates, consumer behavior, etc. Remove obsolete test cases and create new ones to address emerging requirements and use cases. By adopting a strategic approach to test case creation, focusing on the quality and accuracy of testing, rather than the number of tests run, organizations can improve the speed, efficiency, and cost-effectiveness of their test operations. The team at Paragon Application Systems is totally focused on helping our clients simplify and streamline their payment testing operations. Our modern server-based solutions like Web Fast Test provide a wide range of features and capabilities, including a centralized command and control infrastructure, multiple automation options, pre-certification test scripts, project tracking, and integrated performance testing that are tailored to ensure that retailers, financial institutions, payment processors, networks, and all other payment industry participants remain agile and responsive to rapidly changing market conditions. From our commitment to delivering timely, reliable test data and providing tools designed to support 24/7 testing environments, our goal is to maximize the return on your testing investment by improving the availability, reliability, and security of your payment systems. If you're interested in learning more about how Paragon can help enhance and expand your organization's payment testing operations, contact us today. Thank you for listening to our audio blog.